We are in the midst of spring training. The San Francisco Giants are in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we're getting a chance to see the team ahead of the 2020 season. Season opener, March 26th. This is in LA, where the Giants meet the Dodgers. But before we get there, I want to bring in KPIX sports director and expert Dennis O'Donnell for some thoughts on the offseason and on spring training. Dennis, how's it going?
Good, Kate. I spent about a week with the A's and Giants in Arizona. You know what it's like in spring training. Everybody doesn't have a win or a loss. Everybody's feeling good about their team.
From what you've seen so far, is there a specific player maybe that you've seen in spring training that's going to be a breakout player for the Giants this season?
Well, the Giants are in a transition period. Their first time this century that I can recall, the Giants actually were in rebuilding mode, which I think is what you can call it. Now, Joey Bart is the guy to watch. Joey Bart has not played a major league game in the regular season. He's a Giants draft pick. He's a catcher. He hits for power. But that position, as you know, is occupied by Buster Posey. Posey's come on off back-to-back difficult seasons, shall we say, hip injury. So if Posey gets either moved to first base or fails to hit, that might open the door for Joey Bart. He's the guy to watch, I think.
And then I want to ask you too, Dennis, are there any other players, important players who, ones that we should watch, good or bad, really?
Well, there's a lot of question marks on this team. I think there's potential on this team. You have a mix of veterans and a lot of youth. This is the team now going with a new manager, new style, new drills, new analytics. You got Longoria at third, veteran. Crawford at short, veteran. Mauricio Dubon, I think, a question mark at second. Brandon Belt, veteran at first. Question marks on the pitching staff. Cueto, Samardzija, Gausman. Will Samardzija be here by the trade deadline? Outfield, a ton of question marks. Yastrzemski, great last season. Can he do it over a period of 162 games? Billy Hamilton is here. Steven Duggar. So there's a lot of talent, I think, on the Giants, Kate. But the question is, can they all bring it together in one season? My guess is not. And if they finish 500, they would consider that a major victory.
Dennis, given the question marks on the roster and what you've seen so far in spring training, what would you define a successful season as for this team?
I would say if the Giants get to 500, that is a more than successful season. Giants fans they're not patient, right, Kate? They want to contend. They don't like the word rebuild. The fact of the matter is that is exactly what this is. I look at the trade deadline. I see several possible players who can be moved, including Jeff Samardzija, already in the middle of rumors.
Well, it sounds like there are some things to look forward to for this season. Definitely going to be looking forward to seeing how that pans out and if they can make that 500 benchmark. Thank you so much for joining us today, Dennis. And the Giants and the Dodgers face off March 26th at 1:10 in the afternoon. That's Pacific time. Katie Johnston for CBS San Francisco.